How's it going, YouTube? This is Mr. Scrubbert coming at you from Scrubbert's Stronghold in St. Joseph, Missouri. I got Russia turn 6 coming at you on the wee hours of the morning, and we're just going to get right into it. So for $45, Russia will be buying 6 infantry, 3 artillery, 1 destroyer, and 1 transport. Before I forget, it was pointed out that I forgot to roll for Lend-Lease on my last turn for the Pacific side. So real quick, we're going to go ahead and roll our Pacific aid. A 2. A 2 is a mechanized infantry. I don't know if I have to place it. It says place in a Mur or Archangel. I'm going to place it in a Archangel. Because I'll have actually a purpose for it. Yeah. Okay. I'll go ahead and throw him down in Archangel and actually begin my turn. Okay. Keep that there, because I'm going to need it. Alright, so for combats. 3 gentlemen and a artillery will walk into Finland and take Finland. So Germany will go down to 51, and Russia will go up to 32. Alrighty. The Baltic states. This might get a little confusing. The 2 gentlemen that were in Leningrad are going to walk into the Baltic states and attack it. The 2 mech that are in Archangel are going to go 1-2 in the Baltic states. And then this right here, this air transport is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and have 1 movement left. And drop off 2 gentlemen into the Baltic states. As well as all the fighters from Leningrad are going to go into the Baltic states. And these 2 attacks at movement of 1, 2, 3, 4 with mob movement laning are going to go into the Baltic states as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put them here just kind of as our task force. All going into the Baltic states. So Belarus, we have a tank and a mech. We have 2 infantry and an artillery going into from Bryansk, going into Belarus. Western Ukraine, the artillery is going to move right into Bessarabia. So Germany, I'm going to just keep this up. Germany immediately goes down another one to 50, and Russia up to 33. That was originally Russian, so I don't need that there. Okay, so we declared that battle. We've declared this battle. Move this back here. For Ukraine, last battle, we have 2 infantry from Bryansk going into Ukraine, along with a tank and a mech from Rostov. If I can actually get a hold of them. Just like so. Going into Ukraine. Boom. Just like so. Okay. So that's it over here. If we fly on over here, this gentleman right here, he's going to walk into Chahar. And take that back from... from the Chinese. So, or for the Chinese. So Japan will go down to 44. China will go up to 9. Okay, and that was all the combat that was over here. Alright, so we're getting into the actual rolling part. We'll start off with, in order of how I declared them, I guess, Baltic states. So the Baltic states, we're going to roll ahead and I have 4 fighters, 2 tanks, and a air transport, which I can't take, but so 6 planes I can get shot. I've got 3 dice for his 1 AA gun. Alright, 1 hit. Kind of as expected. So I will take a fighter out of that fight. With the fighter loss, I have 3 fighters, 2 tacks, and 1 2 infantry, another 2 infantry, and the 2 mechs. And he has 4 at 2. Which, looking at this, I can roll them all at the same time. Okay, so the green dice. Green dice are the Germans. Alright. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 3 for the Russians, and 2 for the Germans. Okay. So I assume the AA gun and an infantry will go out for the Germans. Oh, sorry, I got 3 hits. AA gun, 2 infantry out for the Germans. And then I will take 2 infantry as well. So these are our casualties here. Okay, gonna go on to the next. Alrighty, so no greens are hits, so none of the Germans hit. The 2 artillery that are remaining, infantry or mech hit, a fighter hit, and a tactical hit. So 3 hits, and that'll be it for the Germans in the Baltic states. And I lost 2 infantry. So come over here. There's 2 infantry. Go away. The artillery. That will go. Get out of here. Pesky Germans. Okay. So, remaining in Baltic will be 2 mechs, 2 infantry. The bomber with only 1 movement left will fly back to Russia. I need to take this fighter as for the AA gun that he rolled. So there's that. Alrighty. Okay, there we go. Baltic. Come over here real quick. Germany will go down to 49. Russia will go up to 34. For Belarus, he has, again, no, he has an infantry, but this time around I got artillery, so I'm going to have to actually roll this separately. So I have, coming in there, I have an infantry by himself. I have an artillery. I have a infantry paired with artillery. And then I have, what else did I bring in? Okay, I brought a mech, and what else did I bring? Yeah, and super tank, heavy tank. So heavy tank for the Russians. So gonna be rolling a 4. All right. And I missed everything. Okay. For the rebuttal, 3 Germans. Oh my gosh. 2 hits. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. What do we got left? Got 3 to his 3, and he's got a soak. Really got to debate if I want to retry that. Ugh, that's steep odds. Those are some pretty steep odds. What can I do if I don't do that? There. I'm gonna try it. I got a 1 hit. So there's his AA gun. It's probably gonna be really bad. Oh, misses. Alright, so his AA gun's gone. I still gotta feed through the rest of the troops. 2 hits. Alright. A little bit of shimmer of hope. Oh, nothing. Alright, he's down to 1 guy left. One artillery. Alright. Oh no. Come on. Okay, 1 hit. There it is. Thank heavens. And for the last rebuttal of the Germans, the artillery. Miss. Oh. Oh. Thank heavens. Oh, that fight was... That made me nervous. Alrighty. So... That would have been detrimental to my health had that fallen. I would have had to completely change everything. Alrighty. So one last fight. We got 2 infantry and a heavy tank and a mech against 2 infantry. Hopefully this does not do like the last one did. So 2 infantry and then a mech and a heavy tank against his 2 greens. The tank hit and one of the Germans hit. So the Russians will take an infantry and the Germans will take an infantry as well. And the tank hits. Alrighty, so that wraps up that fight. With Germany will go 1, 2, 3 down to 45. And Russia will go up to 38. Okay. There's that. To the death bowl with you. Alright, and Ukraine is back to its proper owner for now. Okay. Whew. Non-combat. Alrighty, so this guy already moved. These 5 infantry are going to move up here. Sensei, or however you pronounce it. Like so. These 6 infantry are going to move into Johor, along with this artillery, this AA gun, and then we are also going to rail 1 more artillery to Johor as well. And artillery another guy. Just like so. Okay. This sub is going to move over to 125. All the planes landed in Leningrad. 1 infantry right here is going to rail down to Rostov. This tank is going to rail down to Rostov. This infantry is going to rail to Western Ukraine. And this infantry is going to just move down to Bryansk. I had a purpose for this tank. What was this tank? This tank's going to just move up 1 to Smolensk. Thought I had another purpose for that tank. I don't remember. So for now, I'll go to Smolensk. That's that. Oh, okay. These 4 infantry are going to move into Leningrad. Yeah, watch my camera there. Okay, just like that. Alrighty. Place units. We'll place a infantry into Rostov. Wait a minute. Oh wait, I'm not done here. He was gonna go down in Rostov. I didn't need to rail that guy there. This infantry. Yeah, this infantry is gonna go with the other one to Bryansk. Anyway, this infantry down here, by the way, is gonna go into northwest Iran. Keep 1 in Iran proper. Forgot to do that. Okay, I'm back to troop placement. Sorry. Transport down in 100. Destroyer down in 100. And the one guy went down in Rostov. We're going to place 2 infantry and an artillery in Bryansk. Okay. We're going to place 2 infantry and an artillery. Yeah. 2 infantry and an artillery into Leningrad. Okay. And then an infantry and artillery into Moscow. Alright. That's it. So, let's do a quick recap. I got 4 infantry and an AA gun in Korea. In Jahal, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 infantry, 2 artillery, and an AA gun. In Chahar, I have 1 infantry. In Sensei, I have 6 infantry. Moving up over into Russia. In Finland, we have 3 infantry and an artillery. In Leningrad, we have 3 fighters, 2 tactical bombers, a air transport, an artillery, 6 infantry, and an AA gun. In Baltic States, we have 2 infantry and 2 mech. In 115, we have the cruiser and sub. In Belarus, we have a artillery, a tank, and a mech. Over here, before I forget, in 125, we have the sub convoy. In Smolensk, we have 4 tanks, a AA gun, a mech. In Moscow, we have a guy and a tank. A guy and an artillery. In Bryansk, we have 3 infantry, 1 AA gun, 2 tanks, a mech, and an artillery. In western Ukraine, we have 1 infantry. In Bessarabia, we have 1 artillery. In Ukraine, we have 2 infantry, a tank, and a mech. In Rostov, we have a tank, an infantry, and an AA gun. In Season 100, we have 2 destroyers, 1 cruiser, and a transport. In northeast Iran, we have an infantry. In Iran, we have an infantry. And I think that's it for Russia. Rather long turn. So we're going to come on over here and roll 2 dice for both leases being open. See what we can get. So a 3, a tank, place an Archangel, collect 3 for Pacific Aid. So I'm definitely going to go with the tank, because that's worth $6. Alright, so a tank will go down in Archangel. And for the Pacific Aid, or the lease, a 5, a fighter, placed in Archangel, or collect $7. Both are good. So I lost a fighter, but I gained a fighter. Look at that. Things are looking good. Or I'm just lucky, I guess. So, fighter and a tank are in Archangel. Just like so. Alright, now collecting money. Russia will collect $38. Straight up. So we're gonna come over here, collect $38, so 20, 30, 5. It's kind of hard doing one-handed. Yeah. 38. Alrighty, and then for NOs, got so northeast Iran and Finland. So there's 4. 3 for owning Syria, Siberia, Urals, and Ukraine. So there's 7, and then another 5 for Leningrad, Stalingrad, Baltic states. So 12 on top of what I had. So Russia will end the turn with 38 plus 12. That's 50. Yep, 50. Yep, $50. $50 for Russia going into the next round. And we will pass it on to Japan and see what happens. This is Mr. Scrubbert. Sorry for such a long turn. Catch you later.